All right, now the race is on for the top six in the ANC. Delegates will gather in Nasrec at the weekend to elect the top six officials, including the party president. Now, David Masondo, who is gunning for the position of chairperson, says the party has built a corrupt state and this has taken a toll on economic growth. He was speaking to Dr. JJ Tabane on Power to Truth. All right, actually, let's take you to the MMC of infrastructure in Johannesburg. This after Eskom granted City Power some reprieve from power cuts for areas affected by the recent floods. Let's speak to MMC Michael Sun now. MMC, I'm pretty sure you were quite happy and at least relieved to find out that Eskom has finally said yes to this reprieve that you've been asking for.
Yes, thank you very much, Maseko. Certainly it's a relief for City Power and City of Johannesburg. Although it's a partial relief, it doesn't blanketly cover the entire Johannesburg, but it does give us that window of working opportunity in the most badly affected areas, such as Rudaput. So we really appreciate the gesture by Eskom. It's not something that's easy that just simply be granted. We certainly are doing our best. We have a war room in Rudaput, dealing with all the outages still. So, yeah, and again, thank you very much, Eskom.
Just tell me, MMC, exactly which areas have you been granted reprieve for? I understand that it's not the entire city of Joburg, so, those watching us right now shouldn't be too excited that they're exempted from stage 4 load shedding. It's not the entire region of Johannesburg, is it?
No, certainly not. It is also not a load shedding holiday we're getting in the city. There's a contact point, what we call Ruder Town, in the Rudaput area. So that part of Rudaput will get reprieve, that then we get this gap to work from, especially with the weather so good, we can certainly push ahead with the work. But other residents in other areas, please don't think that we've got a blanket load shedding free period or holiday from Eskom. There are other issues across the country that we must also deal with. But certainly, as I've indicated, that this short reprieve will certainly assist us to get all the outages restored.
Your initial ask was 72 hours. How long has Eskom given you?
Well, it's obviously started not when we wrote the letter.
Yeah.
But I think it commenced yesterday, and I think it's going to go on until Monday. So that window of opportunity is really useful for us, and now it's weather dependent. Eskom can do so much, and I think it's up to us in City Power in the city of Joburg to ensure that we get to all the upstanding locations. But the other issue that we're also picking up, there's still a lot of vandalism and cable theft, especially with, I don't know if you could see behind me, issues of illegal connection that we still need to deal with. But with all these things that has rolled into one perfect storm that we are in, we are really doing our best. And just again, thank you to the residents who are being badly affected. Thank you for your patience. We're really getting there.
And Mr. Sun, sorry, I have to ask you this question very quickly. I've run out of time. I know that it might be an unfair question, but the news yesterday of Eskom CEO Andre de Ruyter resigning, what are your thoughts?
Well, I prefer not to comment. We are watching the development. It's something that the country as a whole is going through. But one thing we do ask for is stability in terms of the workings at Eskom. National government needs to assist. We certainly not standing back and throwing our hands in the air and say there's nothing we can do. But I think we as a country, we need to get through this together. Certainly that it's going to be a development, so let's see what happens.